What's up, y'all? IBO MMA here, back again with another video. My attire, I'm looking like Central C today. Yeah, if you're wondering what this is, it's one of those little airplane things that you wear in your necks. Bro, I've been wearing it the last like 4 days. Hella comfortable. I recommend that. I'll bring it with me everywhere right now. And it's hella cold, that's why I'm wearing a jacket. But nah, today, predictions. That's pretty much all I do nowadays since, I'm a little busy. But trust me, bro, you just gotta wait. You gotta wait. But nah, UFC Steve Garcia versus David Onama. The fight card's in like, let me check my watch real quick. 2 days. It's a little late predictions. Bro, last week was literally the day of, so it's better than last week at least. But nah, I'm gonna give y'all my predictions. Who's gonna win in my opinion, and yeah, let's get into it. Boom. Steve Garcia versus David Onama. Here, wait, let me just figure this out. Never mind. All right, I don't know how to go full screen, but nah. Steve Garcia versus David Onama. Let's get into it. The card's pretty buns, but hey, we predict these things. First fight of the night. Talita Alencar versus Ariane Carnelosi. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick Ariana, but just because. First of all, let's look at the stats real quick. I'm gonna go Ariana. She has a hella experience compared to Toledo, and she is jacked, bro. Like, look, she is jacked. I'm gonna go by Ariana by decision. Next fight, Phil Rowe versus Seohon Yo. Seohon Ko or something. My fault, but like, I'm gonna go Phil Rowe. I know Ko. Oh, how do you say his name? Seohyon. I know Soyeon, he beat Oban Elliott his last fight, which is a pretty good win. But, it was a good fight, but it wasn't a good fight. Like, Oban, I think we overestimated him a little bit. And a guy like Philip Bro, he's coming off a really impressive performance. I think he's taller. I think he's dangerous. And, yeah, I think he's going to win by... I kind of want to go by knockout, but I don't think he's going to get a knockout. So I'll go by decision. Maybe even, like a close decision, I see. Let's get into the next one. Wow, bro. There's 3 WMMA fights on this card. Crazy. But nah, Elise or Deline versus, bro, these names are crazy. Montserrat Coneju Ruiz. I'm gonna need some help on this one. Whoa. All right. Damn, she's 5 foot. I feel that's a little too short, no? Yeah, I'm gonna go at least. Just because this Montserrat girl, she's 5 foot, which is like, that's crazy. Crazy. Is it though? I don't know. Is there any 4 foot WMA fighters? That would be crazy. But now, next one. I don't know why this is on the prelims. This is like a number 1 contender fight, low key, but I guess it's on the prelims. Like, okay. Norma Dumont versus Ketlin Vieira. I'm gonna go with Norma Dumont. I think her grappling's pretty good, so she could defend the takedowns. And I also think that her striking, she has probably the best striking in that division right now. But she hasn't fought in like a year and a half though, or maybe just like a year. She hasn't fought in a year, but I'm still gonna go with her. I'm gonna go by decision. Close decision. I'm gonna just say that for everyone. Next one. Cedric Dumas is back. How is he back already, bro? I think he's gonna knock down this fight. Dante Johnson. I've seen his Contender Series fight. He's just hella aggressive, but he is a little stocky though. Oh wait, he's 6 foot? I swear he looks shorter than 6 foot. But if you guys can't see this, but it says 209 pounds right here, which they're fighting at middleweight, right? Yeah, this is a middleweight fight. I don't know. Maybe that might play a factor. Maybe he's gonna miss weight, and he is huge. I'm still going Go with him by knockout. First round knockout. He's dangerous. He's aggressive. Cedric, he gets knocked out quite a lot. So yeah. Yep. Next fight, Timmy Kwamba versus Shang-Ho Lee. I'm gonna go with Shang-Ho Lee. This dude, he's not bad. Like, he doesn't fight too often, so he's really under the radar. But he is very dangerous. I know Timmy Kwamba's coming off a knockout win, but I think Shang-Ho Lee is gonna knock him out in probably the second round with like a right hand, maybe left hook, something like that. You know what I mean? All right. Next fight. Bro, I'm speed running these right now. Billy Alicana versus Kevin Christian. I'm gonna go with Billy Alicana. I'm not too familiar with this guy Kevin, but Billy Alicana is coming off a win against Ibo Aslan, which might be one of the most boring fights I've ever seen. But if you're winning, you're winning. He had a pretty not close fight, but he had a pretty he had a fight with what's his name? Bogdan. What's his name? That one light heavyweight. I need to check this. Bogdan Guskov. I just thought of it. He had a pretty close fight with Bogdan Guskov. I think it went by decision. So, hey, he's a little lighter. Well, he's like lighterman skill. What Lucas Tracy be saying? Which, hey, if Lucas Tracy picks him, I'll pick. Did he pick him? Probably. Let's be honest. Main card. First fight. Catch weight. Oh, it's a catch weight. Alan Nascimento versus Cody Durden. I'm going to go with Alan Nascimento. He's been on a tear, but he just doesn't fight too often, so not many people know. Though I think his only UFC loss was against Tagir Olombeka back in like 2022, which, I mean, that's not a bad loss to have, right? He's a really good grappler, so I'm going to go with him by either third round submission or maybe decision. I think a guy like Cody Durden, he's been losing too much lately. And when you lose too much, like when you're on this much on the decline, it's really hard to pick someone like that. But he is losing to good prospects though. Like Joshua Van, his last guy that he fought was a really good prospect. Who else did he lose to? I'm not even sure. But I mean, look, he's losing to good people, but he's still losing. So I'm gonna go with Alan Nascimento. It is a catchweight though, so I don't know who like initiated the catchweight, but that could be interesting. Someone does have a little advantage. But yeah, next fight. Charles Radke, my favorite person on the mic, versus Daniel Frunza. My fault. I'm gonna go with Charles Radke. Daniel Frunza got lit up by Reese McKee his last fight, which if you guys don't know who Reese McKee is, it's that guy that Hamza beat in like a minute. One of the guys that Hamza beat in a minute. He just got lit up by him. Boom, doctor stoppage, first round KO, I guess. And a guy like Charles Radke, he loses to good people. Like, he honestly, if we're being honest, he's only lost to ranked competition. Like Carlos Prates and Mike Malott. But it's just the way he's losing, he gets knocked out, though. He's getting knocked out against these guys, which I don't even know why he's striking against these guys. I mean, his worst, like, attribute would definitely be his, like, maybe his ego or, like, his cockiness. Like, why are you striking these guys? Why are you emoting? Like, there's not much. What are you doing? But he beats guys like Daniel Frunza, bro. He does. For being honest, he does. I'm going to say he's going to win by second round knockout. He's a pretty dangerous guy. But, I mean, it's either he gets knocked out or he knocks someone out. Yeah. But he does train with Bilal Muhammad, so who knows? He might have that Canelo hands like him as well, maybe. Who knows? Next fight. Oh, I just skipped one. Isaac Dungarian versus Yadir Del Valle. I'm going to go with Yadir Del Valle or something. I saw his last fight. It was pretty dominant. He had a very good wrestling control. He submitted his opponent in, I believe, the first round. And I liked what I saw. And just a guy like Isaac Delgarian, he's good. He's not bad. But he's not very aggressive. Like, he's going to decisions a lot, which, that's good. he's winning a lot of the decisions. But still, it's like I'm gonna pick the dude who goes for the finish and dominantly rather than the guy who just like lets the fight, let the fight be close, So I'm gonna go with Yadir Del Valle by second round submission. Next fight. Jeremiah Wells versus Themba Gorimbo. I'm gonna go with Themba. I think he's gonna win by stinky decision. He's done that quite a lot in the past. I got Jeremiah. He is beatable, very beatable. Themba is coming off. Has he fought since the Luque loss? I'm not even sure. Has he fought? No, he's coming off the Luque submission. So he's going to be hungry. He lives in. Oh wait, no. Now he has a house now. Yo, I forgot about that. The Rock gave this guy a house. I mean, that's fire, but I don't know if the drive is still in him. Nah, I'm gonna pick him though. Jeremiah Wells. I think he's very beatable, like I said. I think Themba's gonna win by close decision, stinky decision, a lot of control. Yeah. Next fight, co-main event. I low-key think this should be the main event in my opinion. Ante, Waldo Cortes Acosta versus Ante Delija, something. This is interesting because this guy Ante Delija, his last fight was like literally like a month and a half ago, and he forged up. What's his name? Marcin Tybura. He just destroyed him in one round. But okay, look, I know that looks really good, right? But the way he fights is like he's super aggressive, which is good. But it's like I don't think he could last 3 rounds. Like I'm telling you. The way he fights, I'm not saying he was gassing out in the first round against Tybura, but like the way he's exchanging, he's just throwing everything he has. That's what it looked like, at least. Right off the bat. Like, it's not like he heard Tybura and then he just went at him. It's like right off the bat, he's just throwing, which is good. Like, he knocked him out. But a guy like Waldo Cortes Acosta, his chin is probably one of the best chins in that division. He fought Pavlovich's last fight and he got hit a lot. And he just kept coming at him. He emoted a bit. He never even got dropped. I don't think he's been dropped his whole career. And he's really good. His striking is really good. His grappling is really good. Maybe not really good, but his striking is clean. He doesn't really get hit that much, but when he does, he comes right back at you. So I'm gonna go Waldo Cortes Acosta by third round finish. I think the first round is gonna be quite competitive. I actually think it could go to Ante, Delija, but I think the second round, the third round, Waldo Cortes Acosta, he's gonna have the cardio advantage, and I think he's gonna light up Ante, and he's gonna finish him in the third round. But who knows? Maybe this dude has like some Marab, like cardio. This Ante guy, because he does have a third nip, which that is quite interesting. That's quite interesting. But nah, I'm gonna go Acosta by third round knockout. Main event of the evening. I don't think this deserves to be a main event. I think it's too soon for either of these guys. But Steve Garcia versus David Onama. I'm going with Steve Garcia by first round knockout. Steve Garcia, he was on a 5-fight knockout streak, all coming in the first 2 rounds. He never even been to a third round in those 5 fights. His last fight was a decision against Calvin Kattar, but for being honest, Calvin Kattar was not exchanging with him a lot. People are saying Yusuf Zalal was running away from Kattar. Kattar was running away from Steve Garcia. So what does that really say? Steve Garcia has power, and like he is very dangerous. And a guy like David Onama, I'm not even kidding, 2 fights back, he fought against this dude called Romero. Romero took it on short notice, and it was his first UFC fight. And this guy Romero almost knocked him out in the first round. So what that tells me, right, is Steve Garcia's going to knock him out in a round. Steve Garcia is going to knock him out in a round. David Onama is not too durable. He's durable, but he's not. He has power. He could knock out Steve Garcia. Steve Garcia has been knocked out. But that was like 3-4 years ago. Steve Garcia's on a tear. I think of David Onama. I think he was kind of forced to take this fight a bit. Just because, like, even his last fight, he barely won, man. He fought against Giga Chikadze, and he barely won. I'm going Steve Garcia. First round knockout. I think he's going to fight someone in the top 10 next, potentially, definitely. And, bro, I think Steve Garcia he might go up there, bro. He might be in a number contender fight next year. If he keeps finishing these guys, he's up there. We haven't really seen his grappling, though, so he could, that could be a way to beat him, but we'll see. Yeah, bro, that's all. That's all the card. I'm going to rate the card. I'll rate the card a calm little 6.5. It's not too great. It shouldn't really be a card, in my opinion. I feel like they need like one more big fight on that card, like a main event. I don't know. Something like that. It is in the Apex, so what can you really expect? Yeah, that's the video for today. I have a basketball right here. I'm going to shoot it in. Boom. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar it real quick. And if I make it, you guys should subscribe, like the video, and just share it with like your grandma maybe. Share it with like anyone who likes MMA, because like bro, I'm not a casual fan, but because I tune in every weekend. That's not a casual. But like I'm just a fan, bro, who likes to tell his opinions. But nah, let me make this real quick. Oh, brother. Brother, I missed. But nah. That's the end of the video. Drop any comment, I'll reply, and let's talk, bro. Let's talk.